Hi. I don't know how to start this. Damn. Alright, I guess this is my first video on YouTube. Hoping this is gonna go good, whatever. Okay, cool. Alright, anyways, as you can tell, we're here with a car. I'm into cars. I love cars. Let's just get that in the way right now. I love cars. I'm gonna be a car YouTuber, I guess. But cool. Anyways, I keep messing up the zoom. I'm so sorry. I'm new to this. I have no idea how to do this. I'm so new to this. I'm so sorry. Let me just fix the zoom. I think that's a lot of zoom. All right, cool, whatever. We'll work with that. All right, anyways, I got my hatch jacked up right now. My kingpin has fallen out, or in other words, you could say bitch pin. That's what it's usually called, the bitch pin, but you know, I'm not gonna use that, so we're just gonna say kingpin for now. But the pin fell out as I was driving, and I have no idea exactly how. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that, hoping I can fix that. I mean, I'm sure I can, but you know, let's get to it, right? So, no cardboard, unfortunately. So you can see that is the bitch pin right there. As you can see, it fell out where it connects to the tranny, and I have no idea how it fell out, which is a bit strange because it usually shouldn't be falling out. That's not supposed to fall out. How it fell out, I have no idea. But yeah, it fell out. Oops, my fat finger was in the way. But anyways, that fell out. That's not cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go underneath the car, and we're gonna go ahead and, you know, repair that, I guess. So cool, let's get to it. I don't know how to set this camera up. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think that's cool. I think that'll work. Assuming that'll work, hopefully. I think it needs to be a little bit lower. I think that'll work, right? Hoping you guys can see. But let's get right to it. I gotta take that pin out though, and I'm not too sure how I'm gonna get it out. I also need something that could bang it right now. So let me go ahead and find that. All right. Hoping I can use this to pull it out. Hopefully. But let's get underneath the car. I do not have the car on a jack, and this is really dangerous. But go home or go big, you know. Hopefully I can get this out. Oh, so it came out. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, I do not have gloves, so I'm gonna get my hands extremely dirty. But this is how you basically put this back together. This is your shifter linkage. You know where you shift your car and whatnot. Hoping you guys can see this little piece right here. This, you know, flingy thingy. But essentially, this pin right here is literally what holds that in place and allows you to shift. It connects to the transmission. Unfortunately, I'm not an engineer, so I have no idea how this works exactly. But you know, I'm working there, or I'm trying to, you know, whatever. Anyways, let's put this back together in hopes it fixes the problem. And there's a lot of residue here and a bunch of leaks, typical for a Honda. But you know, let's get to it. All right, so essentially you just hook this back up to the tranny. which I'm somehow having a hard time. Anyways, there you go. But if you want to get underneath it as good as you can and kind of just put this back, but you want to line it up with the hole that you're gonna be essentially putting it in. Assuming that I could kind of line it up right now. Shit. Let me make sure it's like lined up. The hole's pretty big, so you really shouldn't have to do any lining up like crazy. But when it's in there like this, you're gonna have to like bang it in there. Believe it or not, you're gonna have to bang the shit out of there. It should be pretty easy to bang it in. Get a hammer, you know, and try to hold it in place. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to do right now. You're gonna bang it in like that. I'm so sorry if I'm in the way, but just kind of, you know, give it a little love tap like that until it's all the way in. Essentially, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a few other taps. Also, it's not advised to do it this way, because you're gonna flatten the surface, and that's really not something you want to do. But kind of on a time haul here, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure how to say that, but I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry, essentially. So sorry, I'm really freaked out. This is my first video, but you know, forget about that. Essentially, you want to just bang it in there. Again, this is a bad idea. But when it's in there, try to feel both sides, and when you feel them both sides kind of there, you should be in the green. Green means good, right? So this is pretty solid. It's pretty good. It's in there. Yeah. So, you know, you did a really good job. But that's how you do that. Let me go ahead and wipe this off and bring you guys up a little closer so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, light's kind of like in my way. But so what I'm talking about is this pin right here. I'm sure a lot of you Honda guys know this, but that pin right there fell out. Like literally that pin right there. It fell out and I couldn't really shift. So that's all I was, you know, fixing. But it's all fixed now. Except the car has a lot of leaks. I do not want this car no more. But yeah. That was it. That was about it. So let's wrap this video up and get up on out of here. So this is also my EJ, my EJ1, I believe. I do have a B swap in it because the G16 that I have that's over there blew up, unfortunately. Or well, the crank failed, essentially. So I bought a B swap for it, and yes, it's already turboed. It's running Honda, whatever, blah blah, all that good stuff, right? I also have a S12 with a C18 in it, which is, you know, cool, I guess you could say. But I have this, and then I have an S13 at my place. So basically, that's what my channel is gonna be about, cars. So yeah, but I hope this helps, and I hope it helped somewhat, but peace out.